you are the one that is holding yourself back. Honestly, like the reason why you are not successful, the reason why you are not making it, the reason why 2024, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, however long you have been conscious, the reason why after all these years you're still here is because of you. Literally, you could think, oh, is the government or is my parents or my country, my this, my that. Like, yes, to some degree all these things play a role in it, but the main reason, like the 80% of the reason why you are here is because of you. And the reason why I say that is because I'm also here because of me. I'm not, where I want to be. I'm not, successful. I'm not, like, things are not going the way I want it to go. And it's 100% my fault. If I have been doing the things that will get me to where I want to go for these last years, and I've been actually been working, like, not just working for, like, today you wake up and, you feel motivated. So you do, like, 6 hours of work. Then you do that tomorrow also. Then the third day, you don't really feel it, I still feel like tired, I still feel mentally exhausted from the last two, working 6 hours for the last 2 days. So you take the next 3 weeks off and you do nothing, or maybe you do like 2 hours of work in the last 3 weeks. Not that type. I'm not talking about that type of work. If every single day for the next 6 years you keep showing up like that, and you do, the 6 hours and 6 hours and 6 hours and 6 hours and 6, like, you probably will be where you want to be. And even if you're not there, you'll be significantly further ahead of where you are right now. But the reason why you're not there is because of you, because you are lazy, because you did not show up. I don't really want to use the word lazy because you might not be lazy, but it's because you just didn't do what had to get you there. And that's the crazy thing. It doesn't even matter if you're lazy, it doesn't matter if you're hardworking, it doesn't matter if you're good, it doesn't matter if you're bad, it doesn't matter if you're dumb or if you're smart. Is if you do what will get you to that place, you will get there. And I'm not saying this to bash you, because I'm also here, like I'm here as well. Like, you see all this, I'm here too. If I had been doing everything I knew to get me to that next level, I would be in that next level, but I didn't do them. So guess what? Now we're here together. Now we're both here at the bottom. But it seems that we can't control the past. Like, all these years have passed us by. All these years we fucked up or we're lazy. We didn't do what we had to do to get there, right? So all these years are gone. But we have 2025. And I know for the last, only God knows how many years now, every year we really shout, oh, this is going to be my year, time to lock in and all that. And yes, the year will just end up being like every other year. That, beginning of the year, January till mid-January, you are very motivated and pumped, then you fall off. Then maybe randomly along the years, you get like midnight motivation, then you work like seriously for like 2 weeks, then you stop again, then you just do that for like the whole year. Then before you know, 365 days has gone. We're not going to do that this year. It's easy to say though, but at least my plan is to actually show up, to actually lock in, to actually do what has to be done, basically. Because if you think about success and things like what you basically want is at the other side of what has to be done. So for example, let's use making money, and let's use like sales calls example. So let's assume the business model is sales calls, like you call people on the phone and sell them something, then you make your money. Let's just assume if your goal is to get to, let's say, $10,000 a month. To get to that $10,000 a month, that $10,000 a month is maybe like 5,000 phone calls. Let's just say, right? So 5,000 phone calls to get you to $10,000 a month. But it seems that most of us don't do those 5,000 phone calls. But it seems that if you just did those 5,000 phone calls, you probably will get to 10K per month. Obviously, it might not be exactly like this, but you get the point. And that 5,000 phone calls, that could be 10 phone calls every day. That could be 100 phone calls every day. That could be 250 phone calls every day. So it's just, are you willing to make 100 phone calls every day? Are you willing to pick up the phone, talk to the prospects, and the prospects will probably say no, they will reject you, and the person didn't buy, put it down, dial the next number, call again, and do that like for the next 250 times. Are you willing to do that? Because that's what is required in that scenario to get to the $10,000 per month. Another example could be maybe making videos. Maybe it's like you have to put out a video every week, or 2 videos every week, or a video every day, whatever. Are you willing to set up the camera, write the script, or record the video basically, and upload it and get 0 views, and do it again next week and try to make the thumbnail a little better? And you will still have to do that 365 times or 52 times if you're uploading once a week, whatever the thing is. The point is, it's not fun. Like, you have to show up every day for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years before you finally get to where you want to go. And just like I said, like, it's hard. if we're being honest with ourselves, why we have not gotten to where I want to go to is just because it's hard. It's very difficult. Like, it's not easy, and I don't really blame you for not being there. Obviously, everything is your fault and you want to take responsibility and all that, but it's like this level of difficulty is not something you can just. It's not something the average person can just show up and just, you know, cruise through. Like, it's very rare that the average person is going to show up for that long, that's consistency. That's why usually only the 1% actually end up becoming successful. Only the 1% actually follow through. Only the 1% actually does what they have to do. But I'm just going to give you a little hack, or just, it's not even really a hack, it's something that's just common sense. So just how to become 10 times more productive. And that's basically getting like an accountability partner, or, you know, doing your success journey with somebody else. If you are doing all these things by yourself, it's difficult. Like, it's a lot harder to basically become successful, to basically follow through on what you have to do. But if you are doing it with somebody else, it becomes 10 times easier. And it's not to say it's just going to be like very easy and you're not going to feel it. Of course, there will still be difficulty, there will still be resistance and everything, but just the fact that somebody is there by your side, also doing something similar to you, also trying to level up, also trying to make it just as you are, it becomes like very easy to show up. And the thing is that when you have like somebody else there, you almost don't want to let this person down. You have something to live up to, you have a reason to work hard for. Because when it's just you by yourself, like, you know, if you don't feel like doing it, there's no real consequence. Like, if maybe you're supposed to go to the gym, for example, you're supposed to exercise, and, you know, you wake up one morning, you slept late the previous night, you know, you didn't sleep properly, whatever, and you wake up one morning and you're feeling like you're not feeling it, you're just not in the mood. It's easy for you to just say no, because it's like, you know, I don't feel like doing it today, so, you know, I'll just go tomorrow. But if you have somebody else, like you have a gym buddy or a partner that you're going with, and both of you are on this journey together, trying to gain muscle or lose weight or whatever, if you wake up in the morning and you say you're not feeling it, your partner is going to be like, you know, why? Like, come on, we have to go. Like we said, we're going to lock in, we're going to get fit this year, we're going to actually take exercise and fitness and all this more seriously. So all of a sudden now, you can still choose not to go, but then you will just be like a little bitch, and it will just show how unserious you are. So you, all of a sudden, you're forced to go. Like, you go anyway. So even though you're feeling very tired, you're not feeling it that day, but you end up doing it. Versus if it was just you, you just wake up and be like, nah, I'm not going today. No, obviously, to some degree, you shouldn't 100% rely on other people, but we just have to be honest with ourselves. At least me, from personal experience, it's 10 times easier to be successful when somebody is there with you. It's 10 times easier. And another question you might have is, oh, you know, where am I going to find these people? Oh, I don't know anybody. All my friends, they just like to smoke weed and play video games, which is true. Find them online. In fact, I'm going to make it 10 times easier for you. You're looking at one right now. I'm here. I'm literally going to keep you accountable. The way I'm going to do that is two ways. So the very first way is what I'm doing right now by making these videos, and I'm going to try my best to upload like one every day, or, you know, almost every day, or whatever the routine is going to be. I'm going to upload these videos consistently, so at least as you watch this, you have a sense of accountability, in the sense that I upload these videos and I expect you to go and do whatever thing you're supposed to do. And the second, even more intimate way that I plan to do this is, if you click the first link in the description right now, you'll be able to talk to me one-on-one, and I will literally help you. We would like create routines together, we'll do, you know, habit trackers, we'll basically do everything we can to make you stay productive. Like, we'll create the systems and the routines and the habits, so that, you know, I will keep you accountable, and I'll hold you accountable every day. I will check in on you, or every week, or whatever it will be, so you can actually stay on the path and actually be serious. Because I actually want to win this year. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of years passing me by. 2024 was like this, you know, who are going to lock in them before, you know, December comes around, I didn't do anything. 2023 the same thing, 2022 same thing, 21, 2019. Is 2025 just going to be exactly the same? Are we going to just let this year pass us by? No. So you, like, at least what I plan to do is to be an accountability partner, and the things that both of us benefit, in the sense that you have somebody holding you accountable, and even me on the other end, that is almost like the coach or whatever. I have a responsibility, like I have an expectation to live up to, that because now I'm holding somebody accountable, there are certain things I can't do. I myself have to show up, because it's like, it's almost like a fitness instructor. Once you have like a, you know, you're a personal trainer, you have people you are training, all of a sudden you yourself have to be fit, because you can't be a personal trainer and be fat as fuck. You can't be a personal trainer and be out of shape. Like, you have to be fit as well. So all of a sudden, like, you take your own fitness journey, that's more serious too, and so do your clients, because they're, you know, them too, they see you taking it seriously and you're holding them accountable and all that. So it's a win-win situation. And even if it's going to cost you money, even though I plan to make it free for some time, but even if it does cost you money, so let's assume you pay $50 a month, so $50 every month for accountability coach. It's, you know, some people say, oh, it costs money, it's not worth it and all that, and to some degree it isn't. You know, you could do it by yourself, but isn't that what you have been doing all these years? And where has that got you? Nowhere. But let's do the math. So $50 every month for the whole year, that would be $600. So $600 for the whole year. Let's assume you pay it to somebody to keep you accountable, and this assuming that you're actually serious and you want to be successful. So somebody is there holding you accountable. Days you don't feel like doing it, days you don't feel like showing up, days that the motivation just isn't there. This person is there, you know, pumping you up and telling you who you have to go, holding you accountable, checking up on you and all that. So because of that, you become 10 times more serious, become 10 times more productive. And let's assume you are, you know, learning some business model like sales or copywriting, whatever. You, because of this accountability, you end up showing up a lot more, and you end up learning the skill and being consistent. So all of a sudden, you start making $10,000 every month. So $10,000 a month for, you know, the entire year. Let's won't say for 10 months. Let's assume the first 2 months, you know, nothing. Then from the third month, you start making $10,000 a month. So $10,000 a month from the third month to the end of the year, that will be $100,000. Is it $100,000? 90. Let's just say $100,000. Just to make it more easy. So $100,000. You made $100,000, but it cost you, you know, $600 because you paid this accountability coach. You paid this accountability coach $600, and you made $100,000. If I literally tell you, give me $600 and I'll give you $100,000 in return, that's like crazy. It's almost like buying Bitcoin in 2012 and watching it go up. Is that insane? And yet many people not want to, you know, take this. Like, that's to show you the value of this thing. That's to show you how important it is to have somebody holding you accountable, or to have like a partner you're doing your journey with, because like you can do more, you can show up more, your show up rate becomes 10 times. And to some degree, yes, you should learn to work by yourself, you know, the lonely chapter, David Goggins grind set, which is good. But it's like you're just not there yet, because if you were there, if you were that serious, if you were that disciplined, if you were that committed, you wouldn't be watching this video. Like, you would probably be where you have to be, but you're not. So having somebody by your side is good. And if we even look at all these people's journeys, you know, David Goggins or Alex Hormozi, even though a lot of the time they did many of the things they did to be successful by themselves, if you dive deep into the journey very well, there were certain people that motivated them. Basically, there were certain people they were doing this for, if that makes sense. Like David Goggins, it was like his mom at a certain time, and it was like his wife. Or even though obviously, like I said, 99% of it is like himself. He was trying to become a better person, but he also wanted to become a better person so he can help his mom. He wanted to become a better person so he can help his wife. So he can, you know, there was in his story, there was this guy, the silverback gorilla, SBG. Like, all these people, they influenced, they helped it. And if you look at Alex Hormozi, you know, he talks about his only chapter about Layla, his wife. It was because she was there with him, like accountability. She was there to help him. She was there alongside him on the journey. That's why I was able to go this far. Obviously, if she wasn't there, like, he definitely would still be successful, but probably not to this level. And he has said it, he has given credit to that a lot. So that's to show you how much you need somebody. You don't necessarily need somebody, but having somebody is going to make life 10 times easier for you. And if you feel like having an accountability partner is what would take you to that next level, click that first link in the description.